Hello! We are back with more Final Fantasy VII. Last time we had to like stop a little bit out of the blue, not out of the blue, but we had to stop a little bit off way, not in an official game-sanctioned safe spot. But right here, because I have no idea how long it takes from here to get to the next safe spot, and I was really running out of time. The stream was already getting quite late, so here we are again. Really looking forward to continuing this because the story's kind of heating up. I mean, it has been heating up for a while now. Really enjoying this. We were... There we are. Actually, let me turn that down just the tiniest bit. That's where we had it for Final Fantasy VII. And again, if the volume is not like fine or anything is too loud or too quiet, just let me know. We got two... Oh my god, I didn't even recognize that as like a floating cloud up there. Alright, thanks. Thank you, Kikon. Cloud was in like a stupor, basically. Like in almost a waking coma. And we went under leadership of Sid. While Tifa stayed behind to care for Cloud, we went out to gather the huge materia, which is something that Shinra's trying to collect to defeat the weapon, or to break into like Sephiroth's crater base that has a shield surrounding it. And we were attacked by, I think it was called Ultimate Weapon, or Weapon Ultima, or something like that, Ultima Weapon, while visiting Cloud, before we could get the third one. We got two. We got the one on the train, and we got another one that I don't remember. But now, basically, Tifa and Cloud fell into the live stream of the planet. And I guess we're just like in Cloud's subconsciousness. Like with a lot of clouds floating around and about, and there's... That looks like the entrance to Nibelheim. Let's check it out. I have no idea if it's Tifa or Cloud speaking. I'm gonna assume it's Tifa. That starry night at the well. The promise we made that night. What if that memory was all a lie? Tifa's SG has only a mind for Cloud. True. I mean, again, I'm still not 100% certain. I think the game will probably explain it. From what I understand is that Cloud is a mixture of several different things. He's a failed Sephiroth clone, so he's like, his DNA is pretty much based on Sephiroth. But he has the mixed memories of a boy named Cloud that grew up in Nibelheim that Tifa knew, and the black-haired guy that had the same weapon and the same clothes that we saw in the newer Nibelheim flashback that actually went there with Sephiroth. Very wild. Final Fantasy games are kind of known for having convoluted plots. And it's something that both people who have never played the games, as well as people who are fans of Final Fantasy, kind of make fun of. But I'm into it. I mean, I'm really digging this. Because I legitimately... It's what I said last time. I'm now questioning whether I actually ever finished this game as a child. I thought I did. But I don't remember jack shit about all of this. Then again, there is a very good chance that as a child, all of this just went over my head. This story is definitely too complex for me to have fully grasped as like a 9-year-old or 10-year-old. A sealed up secret wish. tender feelings that no one can ever know. Actually, I think it's Cloud who's speaking here. The gates of Nibelheim. 5 years ago, Sephiroth passed through these gates. And that's how it all started. It connects to Nibelheim? I love the egg on a pillar over there. That's right. It's probably best to start from there. Yeah. Let's go have a look, Cloud. I know it's not easy, but I'll be right with you. The crazy thing to me is that Tifa knows that this is not the Cloud from her childhood. Nice transition, by the way. I mean, the latest she must have known is when Cloud told the story, like our Cloud, told the story of how he came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth, right? That's the very latest point that she must have been like, oh shit, something's not right here. Cloud, look. Here's the well. That's a car. Oh, that behind there, that wooden structure, yeah. You're right, Tifa, that's the well. I shouldn't question you. And that's Graham's Inn, too. The only truck in town. It's been here since we were little kids, right? Has it never moved? Alright. This is the Nibelheim you remember, right? The Shelfie building has a real screw wench? A screw wench. A screw wench? No, I forgot to prepare trivia. Okay, actually like a wench. Okay, weird. Weird. What for? Don't you hire me? I'm not sure if I can come up with something on the spot. I have to prepare like little tidbits for me to be inspirational. Actually, I do have something. Okay, I do have something. The 1904 Olympics, which were only the third modern-day Olympics, took place in St. Louis, USA. I think St. Louis is in Missouri, so like Midwest-ish. That was before like commercial air flights. That was before. It wasn't before cars, but it definitely was before cars were pretty common. Like roughly 80% of the athletes were American, because for all the other people, it was like a 2 or like 4 week boat trip, and it was insanely mismanaged. It was supposed to take like 2 weeks or something. It took 5 months until the Olympics were completed, and there are too many oddities to get into. But the weirdest is probably the marathon, which was organized by a guy who wanted to prove that dehydrating yourself was a good way to increase your athletic prowess. So the people who ran the marathon, by the way, they only had like the only water they could get is from one unmarked well. like halfway down. The winner was delirious and didn't regain consciousness for like 2 days after. There was a guy, I think from Hungary, who ate like, to quench his thirst, who ate like some apples that had gone bad, and he had a stomach ache, and he passed out for like half an hour, and then got up and continued running. He finished like 5th. It's very, very wild. There are so many things to read up on, but they're probably the craziest Olympics that ever happened. 1904. It is way too wild, yeah. He sent me a picture of the wench. Oh, well that's not a wench. But it's a screwdriver. But still, that is way nicer than, like, the typical Allen wrench that you usually get. Weird. That is weird. It's the same as my Nibelheim. That's why this place is our Nibelheim. Hello, Shadow Cloud. Materializing from the void. 5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came. Sephiroth and a young and vibrant soldier. Can you tell me again what happened? She looks so angry. Why does she look angry at me? Like, not Cloud, but me, the player. Nice pants, dude. How does it feel? 5 years ago, I saw the real Sephiroth for the first time. It's your first time back in your hometown in a long time, right? And between her and Cloud, I mean, physically I wasn't. So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? So this is the great Sephiroth. My mother's Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... But to tell you the truth, I thought he was very cold. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. I remember I felt a foreboding about him. No, Cloud. I've been hiding it for some time, afraid that if I told you, something terrible might happen. But I'm not going to hide anything anymore. You weren't here. Cloud did not come to Nibelheim 5 years ago. I waited, but Cloud never came. I even had my cool cowboy hat back on. The two that were ordered here were Sephiroth and another person. But Sephiroth still asked that guy... Cowboy hats are important. Sephiroth still asked the other guy how he would feel returning to his hometown? Or was that just all in Cloud's head? Because that would mean that the other person was also from Nibelheim, like originally. Alright, let's go. It's Sonic the Hedgehog! You mean that member of Soldier who came with Sephiroth wasn't Cloud? There's nothing I can say. You must find the answer yourself. Why can't you just tell me? If you can't, then you... Take your time, Cloud. Slowly. Little by little, okay? Yeah, time to give this poor man some therapy. Like some... He, in the most literal sense of the word, needs some self-actualization. Seal up the wish, tender feelings. Yeah, we already got that. Oh, that's the well. I guess that's where we go next now. I like these dream sequences, like surreal mishmash of memories. That starry night at the well. Noah promised that night. What if the memory was just a lie? Don't hurry, Cloud. Don't answer too quickly. Just keep checking all those small emotions and it'll come back. Slowly, little by little. Right. Like the sky that night. The heavens were filled with stars. Man, I like to give games crap when they're like heralded as industry changing or like one of the most influential games of all times and stuff. Like that's one of the things that I give Ocarina of Time a bit of crap about. But realistically, Ocarina of Time was insanely influential. I know that. And I get why people still love it, and I still love it, just not as much as a lot of other people. And that's the same with this game as well. I want to be like, yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's a bit overhyped. Everyone's talking about Final Fantasy VII, and I still think that's the case. But man, seeing those like camera transitions into a cutscene, god damn. Today, that's nothing special. 25 years ago, this was mind-blowing. Like, for real. From the beginning, okay? I get hyped for sowas nowadays. For sowas? That's most German. For something like that. I don't know why I switched mid-sentence. I get hyped for like historical, yeah, the like nerdy historical stuff, like video game techniques and how the medium changed over time and the fixed points in video game history that you can really like point to and say, this is a game that really changed something, and this definitely did. Nowadays, these like instant transitions, they aren't that big of a deal. And yes, when it comes to like the storytelling, Final Fantasy VI already had a very complex, very fleshed out stories with wonderful like deep characters. And actually, similar as with Ocarina of Time, that took a lot of both mechanics and design decisions from its predecessor, A Link to the Past, and adapted it for a 3D space, because they were like, we're already putting a lot of work and treading in a lot of new grounds with putting it into a 3D space. Let's keep the things that actually are the same, or like not necessarily like new grounds. Let's keep them as like classic and similar as possible, so we can concentrate on innovating in one space at a time, which is the jump to 3D. Same with here, like there are some, like definitely some similarities. More than a few, between the story and the characters of Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VI. But the way it's told, I mean, even the most emotional cutscenes in Final Fantasy VI could only be pretty much a static screen, a static 2D screen with the sprite characters moving in very limited ways. And maybe you have like a Mode 7 transition thrown in. But this is way different. You initiate a dialogue and then the camera swoops in and puts you into a new scene. That is groundbreaking. That is legitimately groundbreaking. I don't know. I don't think necessarily this is the first game to do it. But it's one of the first. And it's definitely one of the most influential. And it does it amazingly well. Try and remember, Cloud. Oh, there's a little boy. There's a little Cloud boy. So I guess he did really look that good. Right, I was wearing these clothes. Hey, Davey, good to see you. How have you been? How was your weekend? That's you too. You were so small then. No, big question is, what happened to the real Cloud? Like that boy over there? Or was that already a failed Sephiroth clone? Weekend was fine here as well. Very relaxed weekend, which is great because my next weekends will be pretty full again. And cute. Sephiroth once said, Cloud made up his memories by listening to my stories. Next weekend I'll be visiting my mother because my grandma is turning 90. And she's having a brunch party next Sunday, which is also why there won't be a stream next Sunday, spoiler alert already, because since it's a Sunday morning brunch, I can't go Friday to Sunday, I have to go Saturday to Monday, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that's just how it is. I mean, your grandma only turns 90 once, I guess. I don't know why I said that so weird. Southwest, yeah, the southwest-ish corner of Germany. It's like a 6.5-hour train trip, if everything goes well. Did you imagine the sky? No, you remembered it. That night the stars were gorgeous. It was just Cloud and I. We talked at the well. See, this, how she talks here makes me think that this boy and our Cloud are two fundamentally different people. And it's just that when our Cloud met Tifa, that Tifa basically imprinted the memories of a boy named Cloud onto this Sephiroth clone that became our Cloud. Oh yeah, she pretty much says it that right there. That's why I continued to believe that you were the real Cloud. But what happened to the boy? I mean, it would be kind of freaky if it's still out there. Oh, okay. Or maybe she just thinks this. I still believe you're the Cloud from Nibelheim. But you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. Cloud, what about your other memories? No, not memories. A memory is something that has to be consciously recalled, right? That's why sometimes it can be mistaken and a different thing. But it's different from a memory locked deep within your heart. That's why it must be fake. If you could recall up that memory, that's it. What about some memory that has to do with me? Like the well thing? That had to do with you. I say something and you don't remember it. But you say something and I remember it too. Then we'll know that's our memory. Talk to me. About anything, some important memory to you. Now that you mentioned it, why did you want to join Soldier in the first place? I always thought it was a sudden decision you made. I was devastated. I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I got stronger, I could get someone to notice. Someone to notice you? Who? You. Me? Why? Tifa, did you forget about those days? Look, Maybe Tifa's the clone. I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? No, not the next one! Man, I don't have any trivia ready. I need to make this more expensive. It's kind of stream disrupting. That's the thing I really don't like about that channel point reward. It's really disruptive. Until I come up with something. It might be it might be something that I've already mentioned. That's neither here nor there. But there's a valid theory or a valid case to be made that when it comes to the domestication, I know, it's the favorite channel point option for pretty much everyone. It's pretty clear how a lot of animals got domesticated. But for cats, you can make a valid point, and actually I think that's the prevalent theory nowadays, is that cats kinda domesticated themselves. Because they originally pretty much just lost their fear of humans. When they realized that in our grain silos, or like generally like where we kept our grain in like ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, there would be a lot of rats and mice trying to eat our delicious grain. And then the cats would come and eat the delicious mice and rats. And it became a symbiotic relationship that was not a like one-sided attempt by humans to domesticate an animal that was useful to them, but more of a, oh, those cats are eating the mice and I think we should encourage them to stay here. And that is one theory why cats are kind of like more, like house cats are usually more independent as pets than dogs, for example. But yeah, I think that's a neat little factoid. No, it's alright. You were having a hard time back then. You were so busy with your own things. It's only natural you don't remember me back then. Back then? It's important to me. I hate to say it. It's a very important memory. Do you want to see it? No. Come on, Harry. Sealed up secret wish. Tender memories no one can ever know. Yeah, I need to prepare. But I'm lazy. It's like my whole thing. You know where this window goes to, Tifa? Fine, I'll go. Oh, I think that's Tifa's room. If I recall correctly. Yeah, my room? It was my first time there. Was it? Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I don't think they're in trouble, but they are saying that both Final Fantasy Rebirth and Final Fantasy XVI haven't made the profits that they expected, which is wild to me because both of those games have been really successful. I just think they expected too much. Like, both of those games are million sellers. Easily. I don't know what's up. It's almost become a meme that Square Enix, like, games, according to themselves, don't live up to their expectations, like, financially. But even when they do really well, I think their perspective is just skewed, probably mainly from Final Fantasy XIV. But you can't compare the sales of the money that an MMO, a successful MMO with a subscription model generates, to like a single player game. I don't think it has, Davey. I think especially Final Fantasy XVI was very, very different than the other ones. So they've always tried to innovate. Now, I know that a lot of people don't like Final Fantasy XVI, but it's the same that we had like in the Zelda fandom, which I'm more akin to, with like when Breath of the Wild came out. Before Breath of the Wild came out, people hated Skyward Sword. They were done with the formula. Nowadays, you see a little bit of a resurgence. Like, people say that Skyward Sword is actually really good, and that Breath of the Wild was kind of overhyped and not as good as it was. It just got the praise because it was the new thing. The same with Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy. In Final Fantasy 16, a lot of people nowadays don't like it. But when Final Fantasy 15 came out, a lot of people didn't like that because it was very different. And now, the people that say Final Fantasy 16 is bad, a lot of them say Final Fantasy 15 is good. But I guarantee you a lot of those people, when Final Fantasy 15 came out, were disliking 15 as well. It's this weird cycle. And I think it's weird for Square Enix to be disappointed by the sales, because I'm pretty sure those are like the biggest money makers that Square Enix had in the last couple of years. I know Dragon Quest makes a lot of money, especially in Japan, but so does Final Fantasy generally. Yeah, exactly. I'm really interested to see how that turns out. I'm really looking forward to that game myself. It looks super cute. I love that they reused the art style from the Link's Awakening remake, because that looked amazing. I only used to look up at it from outside. Hey, look! Cloud's coming. Yeah, I know you really wanted the Oracle Games remake, and I would have been, I would have been up for that as well. But I think this is also like a cool way to take the series. You think he wants to come in? The thing with Zelda right now is that, like, for the longest time, you had, and I think that's really interesting to see how Nintendo goes forward with, like, all of their mainstay series. For the longest time, for pretty much all of their biggest franchises, they had the philosophy of putting the big games, the big moneymakers, where a lot of the budget went, on the home console, and a lot of smaller, more experimental games, in a way, on handhelds. Whether it be Mario, or Zelda, or even to an extent Metroid. But with the Switch, that's not the case anymore. Right? They just have one console, and from everything that I've heard, and from everything that I've read, and from everything that would make sense, the next console will be the exact same thing, a hybrid console. So, what are they going to do? Because they still have the developers that used to work like for handheld games, and the teams that worked for like main, like home console games. They still have both of those teams. So they can make two games. How do they distinguish those games now that they don't have two different consoles that they line up on. And I think it's pretty much, they pretty much still stick to that same thing, I think. They have these smaller, kind of more experimental games. And then they have the big budget AAA games for their main series. And they coexist on the same consoles now, but are developed by different teams. I'm really interested to see how that will continue forward. Was that the first day you came into my room? That's right. We lived next to each other. But I really didn't know you that well. I've known you since we were children and always thought we were close. So when it comes to what you're wondering, Davey, I think the answer is both. I think they will like have simultaneously these smaller, top-down, more experimental games that used to be on handhelds, as well as the bigger, fully 3D, maybe not necessarily Breath of the Wild style, because I can't see a way, I can't see a future where they go back to like the Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, like OG 3D Zelda formula. But I think those will coexist simultaneously going forward. But only time will tell. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. Tifa always used to be with this threesome. We're just skipping over that one. That's right. Tifa creepy. I used to think they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every little stupid thing. But we were children back then. I know. I'm the one that was stupid. I really wanted to play with everyone, but I was never allowed into the group. Then later, I began to think I was different. That I was different from those immature kids. But then, maybe... just maybe, they would invite me in. I thought that might happen, so I hung around. I was so prejudiced and weak. That night I called Tifa out to the well. I thought to myself, Tifa would never come. She hates me. Yeah, it was so sudden. I was a bit surprised. But... it's true that we weren't that close, but... after you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how Cloud was doing. I wonder if Cloud was able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers, thinking that there might be an article about you. Thanks, Tifa. Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be so happy. Okay. Huh? What happened on this day? Was it a special day? This was the day. Tifa's mother. The day Mom died. I want to see Mom. Aw, Tifa. I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. Normal reaction to go to the creepy, scary monster mountains when your mom's died. Mount Nebel is scary. Many people have died there. No one crosses that mountain alive. Yay, trauma. How about those that died? Mama passed through the mountains? Oh, and that's why she became like the guide, the mountain guide. I'm going. Then all of those other 3 kids died as well. The end. Okay, only 1 kid was sensible enough to not go into the murder mountains. Smart kids. Well, 1 smart kid. The other one's not so much. The other one's kind of weird kids. They do look like hobbits on the way to Mount Doom. This looks very Mount Doomy in and of itself. Okay, the other 2 came to their senses now. Well, that seemed like it didn't work. Don't remember the path I walked. Tifa missed her step. I ran to her, but didn't make it in time. Both of us fell off the cliff. Back then, I only scarred my knees, but... Cloud, why'd you bring Tifa to a place like this? My controller slipped out of my hand. Sorry for the loud knock. The hell's the matter with you? What if she dies? The boy gets blamed for everything. Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry. Angry at myself for my weakness. Ever since then, I've felt Tifa blamed me. I got out of control. I'd get into fights, not even caring who it was. That was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. If I got strong like Sephiroth, then everyone might... I could just get stronger, then even Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it. Sorry, Cloud. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it, now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Right, they did say that he was created 5 years ago as a clone. Hang in there, Cloud. Just a little longer. We've almost found the real you. Let's go back to Nibelheim again. Truth is... Can't speak. The truth is right there. We almost have the answer right in the palm of our hands. Cloud, wait. Where are you going? The reactor? To the reactor. The Mako reactor of 5 years ago. That's just what kids do. Right, she got like almost cut in half by Sephiroth. I pretty much did forget this. Oh, there's Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey, it's Cloud. That's definitely not Cloud. Zack. Zack. You remembered. I guess it's Zack the Hedgehog. That's right. It was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then, where were you, Cloud? If he's just like one of those tanks. Cloud, did you see it all? Oh my god, he's probably just in that tank over there. Saw everything. Or he was just like a normal soldier that came with him. Oh, that's actually cool. Hi, Genova. That's actually really cool. So he's not a Sephiroth clone, question mark? Why does everyone think he is? Oh, but he killed the real Sephiroth with Zack's blade. I had so much respect for you. I admired you. Cloud? And he doesn't have the green eyes yet. Maybe he wanted people to think that? Maybe. Oh, I didn't press it. I didn't read it in time. It went automatically away. You were there. You were watching me. Yeah, I remember. So it was you. Hey Cloud, you're feeling sick, why don't you take that mask off? Yeah. Yeah, this is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was gonna join, but I was so embarrassed I didn't want to see anybody. That's why Sephiroth asked. He didn't ask Zack. We just assumed he asked Zack. Because who gives two shits about the like no-name people in the full body armor? Like the no-name soldiers. I like this. I really like this. You came. You kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Damn, poor Zack was in the game for like 3 scenes. Sorry, I didn't get there fast enough. It's all right, Cloud. Oh, guess he's not like dead. He cut off the fucking head. Just like you. That's why Genova didn't have a head in the beginning, in the Shinra headquarters. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Cloud. Kill Sephiroth. Bro, how? Dude. Did you see what he did with you? Sephiroth. I already stabbed him with your big ass sword and he's still running. Well, don't push your luck. Can't be. Oh my god, hello! And glug. Into the juice he goes. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Cloud. Then this is goodbye, Tifa. Until we meet again. Ugh. One thing I have to say though, it was really smart last time to save out of line in the emulator and stop. Because we've been going for almost an hour and we haven't had a save spot yet again. The big one. Yeah, no, there he is. I would have been so annoyed if I had to like push for another hour to get to a safe spot. But this is a really cool sequence. And I mean, I guess this is kind of like the end of Act 2. Or maybe like the beginning of Act 3 when it comes to the like classical 3-act story structure. Cloud! Ugh. Yeah, it's one of my main gripes with older games. I mean, some modern games do it too. And I think it's insanely annoying. And I mean, it's not like... Obviously, it's more difficult to have a save everywhere function, especially back then. But there are games that did it. I mean, on Wednesdays we're playing Mystic Quest Legend from 1992 or something like that, 5 years before this, and you can save anywhere in there, like at every time. In Pokemon you can, yeah, and a lot of other different games you can. Oh, Tifa. Cloud, it's really you, isn't it? Yeah, Tifa. We finally meet again. You stupid jerk, you had us all worried sick. I'm the one that's sick, please. Cloud, are you alright? Voice. There. I don't like this sound. I see, we're in the live stream, aren't we? Ugh. Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa. Let's go home. Nice to immediately call him names, yeah. That's real friendship. I know that there is like an action RPG, I think, where you play as Zack. And I guess it's like a prequel? So that would be interesting to check out. I knew that a game existed, and I knew that there was a black-haired character that had like Cloud's armor on, or I guess it's the other way around. Cloud has Zack's armor on. I mean, there are so many Final Fantasy offshoots, and I think not a lot of them are good. But yeah, that's interesting to keep in mind. Yo, you're right, Tifa? Oh god, I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. Barret, you came back. Cloud, where is he? Sometimes after spooky seasons. I'm not sure if I want to play that on stream, because I do want to push forward with the mainline games, the mainline Final Fantasy games. But it is something to keep in mind. Don't worry about him. He's a tough one. Barret, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Cloud. I mean, I didn't really find him. Cloud found himself on his own. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. All right, I know. Shouldn't have doubted him. But I can't win against you. You're some kind of lady. People have so many things pent up inside of themselves. They can forget so many things. Strange, isn't it? Yo, Tifa, snap out of it! Tifa? I still don't fully understand if... Okay, so the consciousness, at least, of this Cloud is the actual Cloud. The one that was a child in Nibelheim and that came back, was a soldier, not in soldier, but just a regular army man. And all of this happened. Yeah, maybe. But is this body that actual body? Or is this body still a failed Sephiroth clone? Which is what all the other people were saying. I'm not sure if we're going to get those answers. I'm legitimately not sure. Everyone, sorry. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologizing. You bitch. I don't know why that does. I never was in Soldier. I made up the stories about what happened to me 5 years ago, about being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but never made it into Soldier. I was so ashamed of being so weak. Then I heard the story from my friend Zack. And I created an illusion of myself, made up of what I had seen in my life. I will have a grand time Googling stuff, yeah. And I continued to play the charade as if it were true. Illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for an illusion, I'd say. I'm physically built like someone in Soldier. I mean, look at me. Okay, so now we get, I guess now we're getting some answers. I should just let cutscenes roll, man. Hojo's plan to clone Sephiroth wasn't that difficult. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit. It was just the same procedure they use when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't simply exposed to Mako energy. Their bodies are actually injected with Genova cells. For better or worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. It has nothing to do with the Genova reunion. But weak people, like me, get lost in the whole thing. The combination of Genova cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and my own weakness are what created me. Everyone knew that. I'm Cloud. The master of my own illusionary world. But I can't remain trapped in an illusion anymore. I'm going to live my life without pretending. I actually like how there's like no music here. You're sure messed up, Cloud. That means there ain't no difference from before. By the way, Cloud, what are you going to do now? Don't tell me you're going to leave the ship. I'm the reason why Meteor is falling towards us. I'll be completely honest. I have no fucking idea. I still think that it's a different body. So they try to clone Sephiroth. But maybe like the floating subconsciousness of Cloud, the real Cloud, latched onto that clone. I don't know. I legitimately have no idea. I can see this either going over my head, 100% a valid theory, or it being vague on purpose. That's why I have to do everything in my power to fight this thing. Good. And you gotta keep fighting to save the planet. Or maybe that, yeah. It's nice speculating about that. It's like you always told me, Barrett. Oh, you mean that? What? Oh, you mean that? I don't understand. There ain't no getting off of this train we're on. Well, technically we're on an airship, but sure. And we have Cloud back. Look at the boy. Cloud, I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really a weak person, so I could really understand how you feel, Cloud. No one knows when fighting will begin. Let's get ready. Ah, this is... okay. Oh my god! What the fuck? They didn't even heal my boy? He's just been dead the entire time listening to my story. Man, what a trooper. They didn't even heal him. He's still dead. He's speaking from the afterlife. Listen, Cloud. Right in the middle of the mission for the huge materia, right? I know this kinda out of the blue, but there's an underwater reactor. An underwater reactor at Juno. As far as I can see, that's the only one left. That's that. Let's go. I'm still dead, by the way. There we go. Oh my god. Of course, Tifa also doesn't have the materia, because she also wasn't in the party. Deadly jumping around. I think I have to go back and de-equip. Who did I even have in my party? I mean, Sid. I had to have Sid. And Vincent? I guess. Sid's also dead! Right! It was really... I didn't even want to save, but sure. I barely survived. Like, Vincent in his beast form killed the boss. Or made it, like, run away. Okay. I want to de-equip this. Fine. Yeah, and... Can I de-equip all of this? Sure. I mean, I've said it multiple times now that I'm not the biggest fan of the materia system. It's not the worst system they could have gone with, but I'm just not a fan. Let's go back to the squad. And then equip the squad, because, my god, do we have some equipment to do. You still have your ribbon, okay. You should still have everything, right? Yeah, okay. Whoop, no. Tifa has like the most simple ones. Sense doesn't give anything. Yeah, sure. Cloud, my boy. Definitely all restore. That's like the most important thing. Had a better barrier, right? Um, 12,255. Okay. That's level 2, that's level 2. Okay. Mystify or Confusion and Berserk. Sure, why not? Barrier, definitely. No, I don't need 2 lightnings. Oh, we have, yeah. Okay. Let's save. And after I've saved, I can finally take a quick bathroom break. I've been dying to do that for a while now. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Now the team is back on track. Funnily enough, I think Cloud got some levels because he's higher than Catchy or Tifa. I mean, Tifa was also out of the party for a while. But Cloud's level 45. I'm not sure if he was. One thing, I'm playing through Persona 1 right now, in my own time. One thing that's really weird, when it comes to how it handles XP, I think it's neat-ish, I'm not sure how I feel about it, actually, is that the person, like the party member, the amount of XP you get at the end of a fight depends on how much damage you've dealt that character. So, like, one of my characters is 2 levels ahead of the other ones because she's like my main damage dealer for most of the fights. It's a weird system, but I'm kinda intrigued by it. What do you have to say? This kinda on the spur of the moment, but shouldn't we ought to get to Junon? I think I remember which one is Junon. Don't fuck around. Going to Junon, boy! It's your best, Cloud. I know how tough it is being a leader because I've been one. You know, when you were weird. I always forgot who has that materia. Who has what materia? Yeah, true. Ooh, he's level L8, I guess. Wanna go? Sure. I think Junon is the one with the big cannon. How do you fly this thing again? Oh no. Oh no. Nope, that's landing. That's flying. Okay. And I think that would be here on the coast, on the like west coast of this continent. Right? Yeah, this here. I think this is Junon. They say Shinra's gathering huge materia from around the world and bringing it to Junon. Bringing it to Junon must mean they want to use their airplanes. I've noticed there's been a lot of Shinra ships recently. I think they're going to the offshore underwater reactor. Is Shinra trying to transport the reactor's huge materia? Where are you? The woman tried to get past me, but I wouldn't let her. Let's get some rest. Yeah, sure. The offshore underwater reactor. Interesting. Lady, please. If you see a weapon you want, you'd better buy it. I doubt you have, like... Did your stuff get upgraded? You don't even carry a weapon. You have... That's not a weapon. Oh, I have no money. I mean, if you spend an hour rummaging around someone's subconscious thoughts, I guess you don't get a lot of money there. Once meteor hits, not just the fish, but the whole ocean will be destroyed. He'll know what weapons are. Right, this is where we fought the, like, huge eel monster. Ah, good times. It's been so long. It has actually been quite a while. Like, with this part, with this stream, when this goes up to YouTube, this will finally be the longest running, like, series of VODs. Because finally, something will have surpassed Final Fantasy VII. Finally! I couldn't stand Final Fantasy II being the longest because I dislike Final Fantasy II. But it was such a memorable playthrough, even if it wasn't a good game. Who are you? Hey, remember us? If you're the same girl, actually. Oh yeah, she is. Cloud! Stupid jerk! Look how much you made me worry. Were you at the live stream? Yeah, that's right. You've got to be more careful. Because you're going to marry me one day. Lady, please. Personal boundaries and stuff. Also, okay, I guess this was pointless. I mean, no, it wasn't pointless. It was nice to see a character again that we haven't seen for in-game for I don't know how many hours. Creepy again, true. I remember years ago seeing the Shinra build a long pipe underwater. The underwater reactor is connected to Junon by a pipe. Should be able to get to the reactor through it. Lady, I mean, that's nice of you to tell me. But before we're doing this, realistically, I want to get like a benchmark of what goes through that pipe. Because there are several different things that usually go through pipes that would make me kinda unwilling to go through one. Well, where is this pipe? I feel like I should know in advance, right? If you want to get on the elevator that badly, give me 10 gil. No way. Such a cheapskate. I mean, I probably have to. Let me check for a pipe. Oh, that's barred off. Okay. Down here. Maybe I missed something. Because it would make, for me, for my stance, it would make more sense to have it be like here, where the water actually meets the shore. But I guess that's not the case. No? No, you can't go over there. I don't think you can walk any further here. Well, you can. But not to a different screen. Thought that maybe like at the base of this tower would be... could be a valid spot for a pipe like that. But I guess we have to go up into the base, which I guess also makes sense. Hello, sir. Yes, please. Hurry up and get in. He's... I mean, I get that, like, work is tough. But he's, like, letting actual in-universe terrorists into this highly secured... Well, actually not maybe highly secured. But into this, like, military base. For the equivalent of... I guess, like, a cheeseburger. What if that was just Yuffie in disguise scaring me out of 10 gil? That would be very in character. Let's save. I didn't have anyone in the back row with this team, right? No, it wouldn't make sense to have anyone in the back row. My god. I just realized how much less HP Catchy has. Maybe I should put Catchy in the back row, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The Shinra's collecting huge materia at the Yunnan Undersea Reactor. When they're done, they'll bring it to this airport. Get out of here before you get in the way. What, me? I'm gonna be watching from here, so that I don't get in their way either. Oh, I don't want to do this whole section again. Let me see if I've... Maybe there's a different one, a different way. Right, this is where we practice the frickin' parade. After they get it, they'll take it to the airport and will transport it to Rocket Town by Galnica. Don't let your guard down. They finally started collecting the huge materia from the Junon underwater reactor. Okay, that was both of your dialogues, I guess. Oh, that's a button. I always think that's a freaking chest. I mean, I don't think we're getting anything up here. I'm still not 100% sure if we even had to go up into the base. Well, I guess they at least upgraded their security, because these guys are tougher. Sword of Doom. Don't you doom me. They do have a lot of HP. Okay, there we go. We got almost the amount of gil that I have in this one fight. Okay, let's do this whole stretch again. Oh, or not. Thank you for cutting this short, game. I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? Is... Care to tell me what? Come on in. Hi. Welcome. I just can't believe it. I never thought a monster-like weapon really existed. Just think about what might be missing. Seal? I mean, I don't have this, so sure, why not? I don't even know what it does. Oh, it's sleeping and silencing. Is that better or worse than confusion? I guess it's better. Thank you. Goodbye. It did take me like out of the middle of this road, but now I can go further, so I don't know what that was about actually. This machine hasn't been working right ever since a weapon got to it. Listen, man, I can't really sell you, like, a lot. Or buy anything from you. Then again, you don't really have anything worth buying. So that's fine with me. Weapon and meteor scared everyone else off, but I'm sitting here soothed as usual. I'd like to close down this shop, but we got the regulars to think about. Don't know what to do. How about you tell me where a pipe to an underground or underwater reactor would be? That would be very helpful. They're not going to get me down, not me. Weapon, media, even bad customers aren't going to get to me. Oh, she still sells weapons for Aerith. Hey, stay out of the way. Excuse me? Back again, Mr. Know-It-All? All right, you can enter. What? This is a respectable inn. Guests only. You should absorb all the wisdom until it is part of you. What? Okay, Wise Guy, I'll ask about materia just so you can let off some stress. Oh, it's like a tutorial in that I don't think I went in here. Enlighten us on limit techniques, why don't you? Okay, never mind. Let me just fuck off. Oh yeah, the cat's meowing again. Hi, cats. I lost most of my rivals in the attack on weapon. Oh, of course I was here studying. And the coveted green officer's uniform's almost in my reach. Oh, those boys are snoozing along. I don't know where this is taking me. This looks like a pipe. How the fuck am I going to find this freaking pipe in here? Take some dice! There you go. Cannon. Yeah, sure. Oh, there is a safe spot. That often means you're on the right track. I don't think I want to stream much longer tonight. This will be a pretty short stream since I'm still feeling kind of tired. We'll see. Oh, look at those 90s monitors. And the door that we can't go into. Okay, guess this is a dead end, and there's a pipe. Let me go in. Is there a way out? No. Why would there be a safe spot? Have we been to the, like, cannon control room? I don't remember. Oh, that's the way out. This is blinking. Yeah, just looking for random pipes. This giant military base. That I don't even necessarily know if that is where the pipe would be in. This was the freaking execution room. Okay. I love how they couldn't even afford like real chairs. But they had to put like foldable chairs in here. Richest company in the world, my ass. Okay, now we're back down here. Right, there were so many streets. Hi. I'm sorry, I've decided to close this place down. All my regular customers were killed by weapon. Everyone was pretty weird, but I got a lot of memories of them. That's what I was saying. Our rates are the same as the first class hotels. Would you like to stay? Nah. Please come in. Welcome, and welcome to you too. I'm trying to go to the counter. I had more girls after hearing that the world's coming to an end, but I wonder if I made a mistake. Keep getting more and more in debt. Got to get from out from under it somehow. Maybe I'll have weapon help. What's wrong with you? No, we're not doing the nail bat again. I used to be a soldier. Recently, I felt like dressing up like this. I don't know why, it's out of season, but... good for you, man. Yeah, these are all like very old weapons. They've upgraded the random encounters, but not what the shops sell. So I actually don't know why I should be getting in here. I'm learning to be a delinquent soldier. Just can't seem to get the hang of it. Just isn't going right. All the real soldiers were killed fighting weapon. May seem ironic that losers like me are still alive. But that's the reality of it. I only came to help with the transporting of Juno's huge cannon, Sister Ray, but now the company tells me not to bother coming back. What's being a Shinra employee all about? Well, you got a nice apartment, I guess? I mean, there's a guy like waving back there. I hope he has something for me. Weird life to have, yeah. Weapon was really something. Nothing can compare with his strength. But with a selection like this, our weapons will win. Will they, though? Because you sell the same old shit. How about a ship taxi? Only in Junon. Free to Air Force personnel. Sure? Let's see where this thing puts me. Oh. I don't know where the next town is. But I guess that's my... Oh, that's here. You know what? Before I'm just running around this freaking military complex, let me look it up. I don't wanna run around here aimlessly for ages. Let me see. I think it is, yeah. I think it's warranted. Tune on huge materia. Okay, I'm kinda right. I think this is what they mean? No, this is you. Wait, let me read it again. Our target is the gray corridor we've just been passing through up until now, the one in between the two sections of town. On your way, there'll be a scene. That's probably the one that we had with the, you think we're missing something. We'll just continue to the corridor. Once you reach, instead of continuing to the second half of Judon, run south down the long section. Or maybe here I went up here. There, this is it. Okay. Yeah, I skipped this by going up the fucking elevator. Alright, let's see how hard you trained. Oh, that was me. Oh no, that was him. Attention, charge! Hey! That's the underwater reactor. Come back! Yeah, I just went up with the frickin' elevator and just skipped this whole thing. Well, what can you do? Ah, frickin' back attack. Don't you smog me, you smog monster. There we go. Oh, another all level up. Nice. Hello? Oh! Is it this? Oh. Give me something? Damn it. I wonder if stealing is like based on a stat. Like maybe if you have higher luck, you have a better steal rate. Well, never mind then. Goodbye. Jesus Christ, 900 damage. I mean, I guess we made Cloud really magic focused. So of course his like physical attacks aren't as good. Is it this? Ah. How about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? Okay. But what if both of us? Ah, don't even talk about that. Ah, guys being weird. A classic. Hey guys. Can I interest you in a Bahamut? I know this is insane overkill for these guys. But come on. It looks so cool. It's very stylish, yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not sure what my favorite summon is. Of the ones that I've seen so far, Neo Bahamut is really cool. Phoenix is also really nice, and of course, the classic Bahamut. I also really like Ramu, because it's just like an old guy hurling lightning. I kind of dig that. Yeah, 1,700 XP, that was probably overkill. In Final Fantasy III, when I played that, pretty much every single time that I would summon Bahamut, because I made myself, the character I named after myself, a summoner, I would say pretty much every single time, can I interest you in our Lord and Savior Bahamut? And I know it got old for my viewers, but it never got old for me. There went two perfectly good men. Well, sorry, lady. What can you do? Okay, back to work, back to work. Fortuna! Oh my god. It's a good catchphrase. It was a really annoying catchphrase, I think. But I liked it. Because it's just like a really good catch-all. There's rarely a reason to use anything other than Bahamut once you have him in Final Fantasy III. I should play Final Fantasy III again sometime. It's such a good game. At least I really love it. Gonna get bioed by this cat robot. There we go. And we still got the limit from Tifa. Hello, dog. Thank you for blocking my path and showing me where to go. Steal? 100 needles? I was about to say, you don't look like I can poison you. But I can sure do that. Yeah, Final Fantasy III. I'm still... I think for like Christmas, because I got a few days off on Christmas. One of my plans is to actually like really slump down with a nice game again. I haven't really had the chance to do that the last couple of Christmases. That's not the reason I like it. It's just part of it. And I'm not sure what I will play around Christmas. Like, just for my own entertainment. And I think, like, Oh, we got the freaking machines again that I don't get. I'm realizing that I should give... sure, let's just do this. I should give Catchy an elemental spell other than Comet and like Bio. Because with all the machines, I don't really have a way for him to participate other than throwing a giant-ass comet in the enemy's face. Yeah! Fucking pile drive that machine. There we go. Another all update. Does he have two? Right, he does have two. He has one for Ultima, which I still, of course, don't have. Let's take Revive out. Give you... Do we have a Fire that's a higher level? Yeah, let's give you Fire. And actually, I think she has a slot, right? Yeah, let's give her Revive. Why not? Like the one spell she gets. Yeah, but Final Fantasy III is just like a comfort game for me. Because it's the last Final Fantasy where you create your own party, right? Like in all of the other Final Fantasy games following this, like starting with Final Fantasy IV, the characters are predetermined, like in this game, which is, of course, nice. It's cool to work with predetermined characters that actually have character and you can relate to. But I also really like the old school way where it's just you name 4 characters just after your friends and you go on an adventure together. And that's what Final Fantasy III is to me. Stop with the needling. How many more turns do you get? There we go. Nice. Tifa learned a new enemy skill. She learned to shoot missiles. I don't know where she shoots them from. Interesting sound design. This is not a pipe. I mean, I guess it is a pipe, but I could look at. This is clearly intended to be walked. And look at the fish. Look at the dolphins. Look at the random encounters. Look at the what the fuck are those? Sure, let's just... I want to hang on to the limits for so long. No, it slapped me. Ow. Frickin' accordion ass fish is this? Nice. More level ups. One thing I want to do, by the way, I decided. I mean, it was, right? Wasn't it? What cures fury? I don't even know what fury does, to be completely honest. Oh, tranquilizer, makes sense. Let me just tranquilize my own party member. One thing I want to do when I'm done with, especially with the Final Fantasy games, but maybe also for other games in the future that I haven't played yet, that I'm playing for the first time on stream, is after we're done. Oh my god, it's a freaking... Please don't do it. That looks so wrong. This animation is really fucking with my head. Is to take time after the stream to give a little, like, unscripted, obviously, like, reviews slash thoughts on the game. Maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. And I think that could be like a little, also, like its own little bite-sized video on the YouTube channel. And since I haven't done that for Final Fantasy 1 through 6... Actually, 6 I haven't replayed, so 1 through 5. I might do that when I'm done with 7 and just do like a little review portion at the end of the stream when we're done with 7. We'll see. For 7 I will definitely do it. And then for 8 and all the other ones. And then when I do... For the older ones, I have to see when I do that. That also gives me a reason to use the frickin' this scene that I never use. So that's even better. And then just have some music from the game running in the background. Is that a submarine? Is that a huge ass pressure gauge? Oh, I guess it has an E and F, so it's like a fuel gauge. Oh, that's another submarine. Are you trying to grab me? Okay, you're not. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Oh my god, it's the freaking cutest tank in existence. It's the cutest tank in existence, and Voldo from Soul Calibur. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like it's from Mario Party. Body blow. Let me check. I think I go to the next save spot. I think that would be a good place as well. Hello, guys. You're Cloud. Hi, it me. I think it's actually kind of neatly in character that Tifa has now the cover materia, where she passively like blocks a hit for another party member. I think especially when she blocks something for Cloud, it's like very in character. You're not getting this huge materia. Still love how it's just called the huge materia. Hi guys. How's it hanging? She hasn't really been great with stealing as of late, though. So you were after the huge materia. Yeah, of course I am. I heard it's huge. Well, these guys have different armor. Stop with the shooting. These guys got like 3 turns each. I've heard it's about materia. Oh, nice form. He like hopped on one leg. Oh, even at the end, that's cool. Even during the victory dance, the regeneration ticked up. I think that's kind of cool. And again, when there was a countdown, the countdown wouldn't stop during the dance either. So I guess that it's just. It's just like following the rules that time's running while they dance. But I still think it's cool. The huge materia. It's huge. And it's materializing. Oh no, it's being grabbed. Well, that also makes sense. It's not that huge. We're gonna take it on that submarine. That's the submarine dock just ahead of us. Did we make it? Ah, there's a dude standing there, right in front of us, actually. Or do we get our own submarine because there's two of them? Hi. What are you doing? Help load. Cloud? Looks like we barely made it. Either give it to us or else. Which is it gonna be? Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with you. Said I will let the tickler take that job. My priority is the huge materia. I want to fight the grabble, the grappler, the grab machine. It looks like it's just here to diddle us. Oh my god. Please don't hit Catchy. Nice. Carry armor. Weak against lightning. Makes sense. Oh, somersault the crotch. We did have the giant robot. What do we have? Okay, we healed back up. Jesus. I mean, fine. Okay, that didn't do jack shit. Can I interest you in a meeting with our Lord and Savior Neo Bahamut? Because my god, that dude's fucking annoying. I didn't expect this random, like, dock robot, like, oh my, right in the dixicles. Like a loading cargo robot to be as strong. Don't you grab him! He's mine! You just took him! my god, there he goes. No! Don't grab the next one! Well, I guess I'm dead. What am I supposed to do now? Yeah, it's legitimately game over. He just grabbed every single one. The grabbing machine just came and grabbed me. I think I have to break the arms first. I didn't do that. Oh, it's this entire thing again. Okay. Nice thing to contemplate, yeah. Why was the grabby robot so strong? I don't get it. Yeah, should I break the arms first? That is a valid question to ask. I think it's been a while that there wasn't a safe spot like immediately before the boss. I mean, this isn't long to the boss. It's not a long walk. But I think in the last... with all of the last fights, pretty much, we had a safe spot. Well, no, we didn't really have one immediately before Ultima Weapon, I guess. But we could have saved outside the town, which I just didn't do. Just forgot about it. Stop it. I love how he hops on one leg when he throws the grenade. Okay, the thing about Cat She right now is that it really does not have a lot of HP. Because, I mean, he has all of those magic materia that decrease HP. Like, this does minus 10% HP. So let's put that off for now. Because I can't use it anyway, and just for this fight, it's more useful to have him survive, actually. Yeah, just get it again. Before the freaking grabby robot grabs my crotches again and wins. Before the tickler comes and takes me. I haven't died to a boss often in this game. Like, it's a very rare occurrence. But this guy just trounced me. I also played pretty bad. Did I die before? I think I did. But now that you mention it, I'm actually not entirely sure. But I think I did. But I love how, again, like, this is suspension of disbelief when it comes to gaming, right? How I survived and fought back the Ultima Weapon. But this random cargo robot just fucking destroyed me. Ah well, let's see how it goes this time. You know. His shirt is open very wide. That's a very deep V-neck. This goes like until like here. You gotta have confidence to wear that. I respect that. Ah, there he comes again. He can rock it, definitely, yeah. With the two, like, hair strands going out, he can definitely do that. Let's check out what Tifa says about the arms. Go, dice! Yeah, could have been better. $10,000, weak against lightning. Phoenix also looks amazing. I mean, it would look amazing if this giant robot was in front of it. The somersault off the crotch is... that's a choice. No, a grab. Okay, Tifa got grabbed. I don't see it. The arm is up too high. I don't see it. Am I on it? Okay, I got it. Actually, probably Ramu is probably stronger than Bolt 2. Also, Ramu hits everything. Nice. Again, I like Ramu. He's very understated compared to the other summons. He's just this old guy on a mountain that zaps you. Just like Jesus, but different. True. No, there comes the grab again. At least this time, he grabbed Tifa twice, and Tifa is my least magically adept character. Magic is very important in a boss fight. And also, she's my tankiest character, so she can take the most abuse. Tifa is good against grabbers. That's a bit too close, thank you. Nice, the arm's gone again. Like in general, I think our team is very well rounded. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of sad without the arms. But hey, what can you do? No, I said it's very well rounded. It's not the same. Well, I guess regeneration's not active. Is not active anymore, but haste still is. Okay. Oh, that's nice. 4,000. There we go. Ah, no level up. God's Hand. Is that a weapon for Tifa? I mean, if anything had a God's Hand, it's that frickin' thing. Okay, thank you very much. Every time the screen stays black for a long time, I get whiplash from the time the emulator wouldn't let us out of the hut. Damn, the submarine. Oh no, it left the dock. We have to go after it. But I know that the game likes to play with like long strands of silence or black screens because it has done that. And it hasn't freaked me out before, but it does now. Maybe like one ether. Is there loot? Yes, there is. A battle trumpet. Okay. Oh, it is a weapon for Tifa. Oh, it is a really good weapon for Tifa. What did we lose? We lost enemy skill. Can't have that. I don't really care about the chocobo lure. What else do we get? Oh, steel. We definitely need steel. Well, so much for resurrection. I've never used the revive spell in a fight anyway. But I kind of do want to have it. It's one of those things where when you don't have it, you wish you had. First off, you get freaking Ultima back, even though it takes like 10 years of your life, literally. And you, what can we... We don't really need seal. Let's get revived. There we go. Scimitar? Whom's would get a scimitar? If not Cloud. It's a spear? Scimitars are not spears. Oh, Battle Trumpet is for Catchy, obviously. No growth. How about you suck all of my balls? I'm not doing no growth items. Are you crazy? There's another one. Guys, panic for a little bit longer. I gotta loot this chest. Key item, Leviathan scales. Alright, key item. Scales with the power of water. And which we can probably get Leviathan now. Leviathan is one of my favorite summons usually. I don't know where we would get it though. Wait, wasn't Leviathan... Didn't the Wu-Tai people talk about Leviathan? I don't really recall. It's been so long. Might have to look that up. It's pretty late. Usually you get Bahamut. Well, way before you get... way later. Like out of the typical big three summons, Bahamut, Odin, and Leviathan. Usually Leviathan is like the weakest, quote unquote. Damn, she just kicks so much ass. Well, but she still sucks at stealing. That's a trade-off, I guess. Alright, so we got ourselves a submarine. Okay, and there's a safe spot. You want the sub? Just try and take it. Sorry, maybe we shouldn't piss him off? You know what? It's just fine. Just go. These are just normal dudes. Yes! Oh my god, Tifa. Bonk and gone. Jesus Christ. Shiva level up and Time level up and Magic Plus level up. Nice. What do we have Time now at? Level 3. And we have Stop as well. I definitely need to buy some more tents the next chance I get. Yeah. But this is where we'll make the cut for tonight. Like 2.5 hours. That's a good stream length. Very exciting stuff happening. I like this. This was like half action and half like very deep lore dive. Yeah, good progress. We are nearing the end, actually. It's not that much longer. From what I can see in the, like, when I looked up where to go, I saw how many chapters were left in the walkthrough. It's not that much more. Like, we're almost at the end to Disc 2. And Disc 3 is not that long, as we have said multiple times now. Really looking forward to it. Not this game being over, but exploring more of this game. But as I said, there won't be a stream next Sunday. Because, oh my god, let me get this high energy music out of here for now. Because I will be visiting some family, so I won't be home for the Sunday stream. But the regular Wednesday stream with Final Fantasy, Mystic Quest, or Mystic Quest Legends, whatever, that will definitely happen. And yeah, more Final Fantasy VII then a week after that. Really looking forward to that. Thank you so much for being here. I kicked my controller. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it as always. Have a great start to your week. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Bye-bye.